Happy New Year!
Why are we working?
Well, technically not till tomorrow, Happy New Year, but Happy New Year's Eve for today. I hope you've got something really exciting planned ahead. Maybe you're going into the city. If you're crazy, maybe go to the city because it'll take you 5 hours to get home. But anyway, let's get started.
Okay.
You go first.
Do this. Alrighty. Mona Lot asks, why are floor plans so important when advertising properties?
Okay, so the question is, why are floor plans so important when advertising properties? Is that right? Yep. Okay.
From Mona Lot, yeah.
So from a selling side, the floor plan is just as important as good quality professional photos because.
But why, Kathleen?
But why? So what's happening now is buyers will almost want to connect the photo and connect it to the floor plan that they're looking at. Yeah. They want to understand also size of rooms so they can bring furniture across. They also want to understand, and especially females when we're buying real estate, we want to understand the relationship, say, between the kitchen to where it is to the living and dining and then the outdoor areas, especially if you've got kids.
Yeah.
And furthermore, you also don't want these areas, say, too close to bedrooms, or you just want to understand the flow of a property before you're getting there too.
Yep.
Now, from a seller's point of view, what you want is you want a good quality buyer coming through your home. You don't want someone coming to your open home, walking in and going, it doesn't suit me, I don't like the floor plan. Well, you know what, we could have solved that by supplying one already. So I think there's two prongs to this for the seller and also for the buyer's aspect too.
Yeah, and it's something we've started using for all of our rentals as well. It's something that a lot of real estate agencies and rentals don't use.
Why is that?
I think because people have the impression that you don't need to spend money on marketing for rentals, but it's just as important if, you know, if not
I mean,
more.
I would see that, but that's because I have a background with real estate
Yeah.
now. But the better the marketing, the better quality the tenant.
Exactly, and not only that is that we've done some research with you know, real estate and things like that, where, you know, almost 60% of tenants don't go past the first page. So
is this real estate?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And also 30% of tenants won't look at a property if it doesn't have a floor plan. So
Really?
that's based on their stats from that side of things.
Right.
So it is very important, especially when you've got people moving from interstate that don't want to fly up to a property, get there and find out it's not suitable.
Yeah,
and I guess
true.
it's the same for buying, but why is it different for rentals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you're not putting the same amount of money into it, but you're still moving your family there.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste your time seeing 30 properties if 20 of them aren't suitable.
So
you want to see the 10 that you actually like.
And then furthermore, I'm thinking tenants are usually also at some point have been sellers or buyers in the past. So if they're buying behaviour and they're used to having a floor plan, well then that's probably why it might be becoming more popular with rentals now too. It is an expectation that needs to be met.
And it's something that we do that's a little bit different to other real estates now as well in that regards, where I believe that our marketing from our rentals department, we've tried to match our sales and have one brand across, which has really helped us be a point of difference.
Yeah, nice. It's good.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're up.
My turn.
Yes.
Last question
Then we can
for
go party.
New Year's. Last question for 2017.
That's ridiculous.
That's pretty intense. Okay. New Year's Day is tomorrow. What is your best tip for a great night? I've already said it. Don't go to the city.
That's your tip for a great night.
Look, my first year in Brisbane, I went to the city, and I think it took me 4.5 hours to get back home. And at that time, I only lived in Toowong. And I probably had so many drinks, I didn't realise I could have walked back in that time.
Yep.
So.
I spent from school probably 8 years in a row where I was not in Brisbane, not even in the country for New Year's.
Yeah.
And what I found is that you can go to all different places, whether it's Canada, you know, England, whatever it might be, but it's more about the people you're with than where you are.
Yeah.
So if you've got a good bunch of friends, then spend it with them. Or if it's family, it's family. Whatever it might be, it's more about who you're with than where you are.
Your answer's so much better than mine. Can I change mine?
No.
Okay.
Good yourself.
Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful 2017 and wishing you all a very happy and prosperous 2018. Any words of wisdom from you, Jack, to everyone?
No, I've done my bit.
No, we've shown up. We look good. Well, we try.
Yeah. Thanks so much for everyone for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next year. Cheers, everyone.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye.